Even Sadie likes tomatoes. Ready? Mmm, yummy tomato. She's Have you ever picked too many tomatoes and just can't eat them in the next few days before they spoil? Well, why not watch this video and I'll show you how to go reattach them to the plant so that they can stay ripe and ready to go for you. I'm going to clean up half of these tomatoes first and put them in the fridge. They'll last about a week in the fridge. And then we'll go out and reattach the rest of these. I'll show you how. Well, it's autumn in Minnesota and I'm here to tell you about a few harvesting ideas that you can do in your garden in Minnesota. Look at those beautiful tomatoes. These are kind of an odd kind. They're kind of a dark red and they're real fleshy, but they're good for stews and stuff. And then we've got some cucumbers, and the cucumbers were weird this year because of the heat and then the cold and the alternating weather. It was quite interesting how the weather came out, but man, there's an abundant harvest this year. It's just like amazing that we can pick so many things in Minnesota and enjoy them at home without having to go to the grocery store and purchase them. These are some good harvesting. Next, I'll go out to the garden and show you a little tidbit. Here's a great example of a tomato that got too full of water and split and now has bugs in it. Well, I'm showing you that because I'm showing you that you want to get out and pick these as soon as it rains so that they don't split, so that you do get a nice healthy tomato like this. By the way, leave those tops on. I'll show you why later. These tops here, yeah, you don't want them in your tomato anyway. Just leave them on the plant. You can actually reuse this. If you have a tomato that you're going to eat, keep the top. You may have a tomato that you picked too soon and it's kind of orangish. It's going to have a tough skin and will taste kind of tart. So you want to put that one back on your tomato plant as well, because you give it a chance to ripen up. This tomato is going to attach to this spot right here. Maybe it'll even turn redder. That's why I put them back on the plant, because this one's a little too light. It's a little unripe, or not ripe enough yet. And you can see that this tomato holds firmly. I'll get some of this other junk out of here.
So it's just a matter of twisting it so that the top connects. You gotta have a clean top. You gotta have a clean tomato so that that connection can make an adhesive, well, I guess, what would you call it? Yeah, a clear connection. And then it starts to grow right away, right back together. It's almost like glue.
To successfully attach your tomatoes to the plant, you're going to need this tomato head on it. It's the receptacle piece. That's the part that you attach it to. Now you'll notice some of these stems don't have such a thing, so you're going to have to go to the store and buy some tomato tops. They look just like these. They have to be nice and green and fresh. And you attach it to the tomato, and then you attach it to the stem. Yep, it will not attach to the stem without the tomato. Oops, I dropped those. Those are expensive. So you need a good tomato top to successfully attach your tomato to the plant. You need a good healthy stem, nice and green. You would not want to attempt, hold this here, you don't want to attempt to attach to anything that's dying, because then your tomato will, once you've attached it, it will look something like these poor little guys. See, I attached those yesterday. Yeah, that didn't succeed. So you want to attach your stems. Also, don't attach to where there's flowers. Those are new tomatoes coming, and you don't want to confuse the plant. You want a nice attachment part like this one spot here. And luckily there's still a head, so when you pick your tomatoes, you want to twist them off to leave that head on there. Then you can successfully replant your tomatoes and keep them there until you want to eat them later. Sadie, don't eat peacock poop. Yuck.